The Copper Age has arrived in Minecraft, and I've got the best seeds for the new update that will get you stacked with copper in no time. We've got super rare trial chamber spawns, epic all biome survival worlds, and some crazy terrain that you need to check out. Here are the top 25 seeds for the Copper Age drop. This seed spawns you right at the very top of an unbelievable windswept bamboo mountain. Spawning up here, way beyond the clouds, is such a nice way to begin your Minecraft adventure. Just munch on some melon and take in the views of your new world. The land around it is nice and flat, which makes this epic terrain stand out even more, and what makes it even better is all of this copper you can find right below it. Right under spawn, you'll be able to find a trial chamber. Did you know that trial chambers are made up of more than 6,000 blocks of copper? That's over 6,000 copper golems. Luckily for you, I have got 24 of the best trial chamber seeds still to come. If you want to start off the Copper Age with a bunch of cool structures right at spawn, this seed is your best option. You'll begin your adventure on a beautiful meadow with both a village and a Pale Garden mansion right next to each other. It looks like one of the villagers has even started building a copper mine. Right underneath spawn, you've even got an ancient city and a trial chamber too. What's even crazier is that these structures generate the same on both Bedrock and Java Edition. If you're looking to start a new long-term survival world in the new update, this seed would be perfect because it's got every biome in the game within plus or minus 1,360 blocks from spawn. You'll spawn in an insane frozen peak mountain range with valleys that act as paths that lead you to every possible biome. You'll find a Badlands to the northeast, jungle to the northwest, snowy biomes to the southwest, and so much more in between. And just check out all those trial chambers. Coming up, I've got some amazing seeds that will be perfect for a multiplayer server in the new update. And to easily set up one of those for you and your friends, you should definitely check out Wise Hosting. Wise Hosting is built exclusively for Minecraft servers. Unlike other hosts that just throw Minecraft on the top of everything else, Wise Hosting is fully dedicated to it. Their entire team is made up of actual Minecraft players, from Shulkercraft, who created it, to all of their developers and support team. They all know redstone, plugins, and mod packs inside and out. And it's seriously the most beginner-friendly server platform out there. Mods, plugins, and data packs can all be installed with one click. Setting up your server only takes a few minutes, even if you've never hosted one before. Wise Hosting has 24/7 support and 24/7 uptime servers, so whether you're mining copper at 2 PM or 2 AM, your world's always running, and help is always there when you need it. So grab yourself a server to explore the Copper Age with your friends by clicking the link in the description and get yourself 25% off your first month with code CHILL. And now, let's get back to the seeds. This seed spawns you down in a cave right next to a giant ruin portal that sits in front of a trial chamber. This is one of the coolest trial chamber entrances that's ever generated. You'll have access to so much copper right at your world's spawn point. In Bedrock Edition, you'll also have a floating pillager outpost above you, but in Java Edition, you'll have a mineshaft above the trial chamber, which is really nice too. This seed spawns you in the middle of a beautiful spruce mountain crater that I like to call Copper Valley. As well as having loads of space to build your own village protected by the frozen peaks, there's also loads of exposed caves around the valley, packed full with copper ore. But more importantly, if you dig down from the center of the valley, you'll eventually fall into a trial chamber. This would be the perfect spot for setting up a copper mining town. If you're on the lookout for the perfect place to build in the new update, you need to check out this seed that spawns you on a beautiful meadow hill filled with flowers, mixed forest, cherry trees, and even a village in Java Edition. This would be such a chill and peaceful place to build your forever home, especially with the views of all the rivers and forests surrounding you. Plus, there's another trial chamber super close by. This seed spawns you on the edge of a jungle lake that is home to a rare and crazy cluster of structures. Floating on these jungle waters, you can find a village, a pillager outpost, a jungle temple, and even a shipwreck that has trapped a villager in their house. Take a dive into the lake and you can also find a ruin portal, and digging even deeper, you can find a trial chamber. So that's 6 structures all at spawn. This seed has an extremely rare village that is generated in both a cherry grove biome and an ice spikes biome. It's so cool to see a village inside 2 of my favorite biomes. There's even a nice secluded patch of plains just next door, so you can set up your base and hop over the hill whenever you'd like to trade. And if you dig down below the cherry grove, you'll be able to find another trial chamber packed with copper. Here's a seed for those of you who are down to build up a copper kingdom in the new update. This one spawns you on a giant continent with nearly every biome in the game. Over 40 different biomes that all share the same coastline. 6 villages, 7 ancient cities, over 20 trial chambers, and loads of awesome places to build. You can even find a flower forest crater right in the center of the island where, on Bedrock Edition, you can find a perfectly placed village with a stronghold. If you're down for a real survival challenge in the new update, try this seed that spawns you deep down in a cave. Take a look above from the cave's floor and you'll spot a trial chamber sticking out from your cave's wall, so you'll have plenty of copper to grab right at spawn. On Bedrock, you can even find a lush tunnel that leads to an exposed part of the chamber which could make for a cool entrance. Instead of spawning under a trial chamber, you could also try this seed that spawns you directly above one. Just dig straight down from spawn in this one and you'll be able to find it. But before you do that, head over the Stony Peaks and you'll find an amazing savanna valley with 2 villages. There's even a perfectly generated path between the villages that connects them. Here's another seed that gives you super easy access to a trial chamber if you're trying to get stacked up on copper as quickly as possible. This one spawns you on a large and flat plains biome packed with villages and plenty of space for building. There's a ravine really close to spawn, and if you jump into it, you'll land right on the roof of a trial chamber. This seed spawns you up high on the peaks of one of my favorite mountain island spawns, which is surrounded by 4 different trial chambers in the ocean around it. I just love how steep the mountains are on this island. Just check out the sheer drop from these sharp frozen peaks. I think this would be a perfect island for a mountaintop copper castle in the new update. Here's another all-biome survival world for you to explore if you're on the lookout for that perfect forever world in the new drop. You'll spawn right next to the ocean, just across from a large mushroom island. Follow the coast to the left and you'll find all of the cold biomes. Follow the coast to the right and you'll find all of the warm biomes. It's as simple as that, really. This seed spawns you in an abandoned village. And taking a look around, I think I know why it's abandoned. This tiny plain circle is surrounded by snow for miles in every direction. I guess the villagers couldn't handle the cold. But maybe with your help, you could bring it back to life. You can grab plenty of copper from the chamber you can find below spawn. I think the village would look really nice lit up with copper lanterns. This seed spawns you deep down in a ravine directly underneath a trial chamber. It might take you a while to dig yourself out of this ravine by hand, so quickly trying to grab some loot from the chamber might actually be your best chance to survive it. If you do make it out of the ravine, you'll find yourself in an amazing waterfall-filled sinkhole that would be a really cool place for a base. I think this seed would be the best world for an SMP or a multiplayer server in the new update because it spawns you on a giant continent with almost every biome in the game. From the frozen north to the exotic south and the epic mountains in between, there's so many options for your friends to build and take over different regions. My favorite part of the island is the mountain cliffs. I checked out just one of the exposed caves and was blown away by the size of it. The deep, dark caverns in this one just seem to go on forever. We've had a few underground survival challenge seeds, so it's only fair that I show you a sky-high survival challenge too. Unbelievably, this seed spawns you way up at Y273 on a single block of ice high above the clouds. I'm not sure there's even a safe way to make it down in survival mode, but if you figure it out, you'll see that you've spawned on possibly the tallest ice spike ever found. This seed has a really beautiful spawn where 2 peaceful cherry grove lakes have generated right next to each other. I think the stretch of plains between the 2 lakes would be a really nice place to build, and if you dig right between the 2 lakes, it gets even better because you can find both an ancient city and a trial chamber. This seed has the most perfect river valley that has ever generated in Minecraft. I just love the way the river flows between the meadow hills in a straight line that points you in the direction of a beautiful mountain range in the background. Something I didn't realize earlier is the fact that this valley also leads you straight to a trial chamber. Just dig down under the mixed forest at the end of the river and you'll find it. This seed has a village with an amazing trial chamber discovery beneath it. Dig down and you'll eventually drop into an end portal room that was so close to generating inside of a trial chamber. Knock down the chamber's wall and you've got a seed with a cool place to trade, take on some trials, and even head into the end, all in the same space. This seed spawns you in a perfect wooded Badlands circle that sits in the middle of a huge 3,000 block long jungle. I think some of the new copper blocks would go really well with the wooded Badlands, so if this is a biome you're looking for, I think this would be a great spawn to try. I think the circle would be perfect for building a gold mining town in the middle of the jungle, and I'm sure you'll find plenty of copper too. This seed is my personal favourite trial chamber seed because you can find it just beneath the waters of a giant double lake surrounded by meadow hills. Just jump into the water and you'll easily be able to spot it. Just imagine building a city all the way around these lakes with hundreds of copper golems running around, and maybe you could even build a giant copper suspension bridge that crosses the lakes. This seed has the perfect spot for building your base in the new update, and it's just around the corner from spawn. Head through the cherry trees and you'll spot a large patch of plains with a nice flat island circled by a river. On one side of the island, you're protected by a cherry grove fortress, and on the other side, you've got 2 valleys for building paths to explore your world. This area is just begging to be transformed. Although that seed might have some competition for the best base building location because this seed is pretty amazing too. This seed has a large cherry mountain lake close to spawn with some really unique generation. It's got a thin stretch of land that extends out into the middle of the lake. I've never seen anything like it before. Just imagine your house right at the end, watching over the lake, while using the land as a natural path to get to and from your base. Let me know which seed was your favourite in the comments and what kind of seeds you'd like us to find next. If any of these seeds gave you inspiration to start a new world in the new update with your friends, remember to check out Wise Hosting for the best and most affordable server hosting out there by clicking the link in the description. If you'd like to check out some insane all biome survival seeds for your new forever world, check out the video on screen now.